If you've ever felt like your brain is both your superpower and your prison, you're not crazy. You're just smarter than you think. And science proves it comes with a price most people never see. Being highly intelligent sounds like winning the genetic lottery, right? Everyone assumes you coast through life, acing tests, solving problems in seconds, making money effortlessly. But here's what nobody tells you. Intelligence isn't a cheat code. It's a double-edged sword. And psychology reveals that the brightest minds often carry the heaviest burdens. These are the 8 silent struggles of being a highly intelligent person. And if even one resonates, you'll know exactly why life feels different. Number 8, your brain is a 24/7 prison. You don't just think, you overthink. Every conversation gets dissected, every decision spawns 1,000 what-ifs. While everyone else sleeps peacefully, you're replaying that awkward thing you said 3 years ago. Psychologists call this analysis paralysis, when your intelligence becomes a trap. Your brain runs simulations of every possible outcome, and ironically, all that thinking makes you slower to act. It's like having a supercomputer that never stops buffering. The worst part? You can't turn it off, even when you're desperate for just 5 minutes of mental silence. You envy people who can just not think about it, because for you, that's not an option. It's a fantasy. Number 7, small talk feels like torture. You crave depth, philosophy, ideas that matter. But most people want to talk about the weather, celebrity gossip, or what they ate for lunch. And when you try to go deeper, blank stares, awkward silence. You're not antisocial. You're just starving for substance in a world obsessed with surface-level noise. Studies show highly intelligent people have fewer friends, not because they're unlikable, but because meaningful connections are rare. Quality over quantity isn't a choice, it's survival. You would rather be alone than pretend to care about conversations that make your soul die a little inside. And the saddest part? You've learned to fake interest so well that people think you're fine, but inside, you're screaming for something real. Number 6. You see what others can't, and it's exhausting. Your brain is a pattern recognition machine. You spot lies before people finish sentences. You sense tension in a room nobody else notices. You predict outcomes like a chess grandmaster seeing 10 moves ahead. Sounds cool, right? Wrong.
This hyper-awareness is a curse. You can't unsee manipulation, dishonesty, or hidden agendas. It's like having X-ray vision for human behavior and realizing most people are wearing masks. The emotional labor of seeing through everyone, it trains you. And the loneliest part? You can never explain what you see without sounding paranoid or judgmental. So you stay silent, watching the train wreck unfold, knowing exactly how it ends, but powerless to stop it. Number 5, you're trapped by impossible expectations. Wait, you made a mistake? I thought you were smart. Sound familiar? When you're intelligent, people expect perfection. One slip-up and suddenly you're a fraud. Psychologists call this impostor syndrome, the nagging fear that you're not as smart as people think, and one day they'll find out. The pressure to always be on creates crippling anxiety. You're not allowed to be human. You're expected to be a flawless machine. And when you inevitably fall short, the shame is unbearable. So you hide your struggles, wear a mask of competence, and silently crumble under the weight of being everyone's smart friend. The truth? You're terrified that if people see you fail, they'll realize you were never that special to begin with.
Let's continue with number 4. Boredom is your kryptonite. Your brain craves stimulation like an addict craves a fix. Routine tasks? Soul-crushing. Repetitive conversations? Painful. Mundane jobs? A slow death. Without challenge, you zone out, procrastinate, or spiral into existential dread. It's not laziness, it's neurological. Studies show intelligent people need novelty and complexity to function. When life gets predictable, your brain literally shuts down. You're not unmotivated, you're understimulated, and society mistakes that for failure. The tragedy? You're capable of extraordinary things, but the world keeps handing you mediocre puzzles to solve. So you self-sabotage, chase chaos, or numb yourself, anything to feel something other than the suffocating emptiness of routine. Number 3, perfectionism is your silent killer. Good enough? That phrase doesn't exist in your vocabulary. You set standards so high that even your wins feel like losses. Psychologists call this maladaptive perfectionism, when your pursuit of excellence becomes self-destruction. You rewrite emails 10 times. You agonize over tiny details nobody else notices.
And when you finally finish, you still feel like it's not enough. This relentless self-criticism doesn't make you better. It makes you burned out, bitter, and broken. You've achieved more than most people ever will, yet somehow you still feel like a failure. And the cruelest joke? The harder you work to prove your worth, the more you convince yourself you'll never be good enough. Number 2, you question everything, including yourself. You don't accept because I said so. You challenge authority, traditions, societal norms, and even your own beliefs. This intellectual curiosity drives innovation, but it also isolates you. While everyone else follows the script, you're rewriting it. And people hate that. They call you difficult, rebellious, or arrogant. But you're not trying to be contrarian. You're just allergic to blind obedience. The cost? You feel like an outsider in a world that rewards conformity. The irony? The same mind that makes you question everything also makes you question if you're the problem. You've spent so long doubting the world that now you can't stop doubting yourself, wondering if maybe, just maybe, ignorance really is bliss. Number 1, you feel too much. Here's the paradox. High intelligence often comes with high empathy. You don't just understand people's pain, you absorb it. You carry emotional weight that isn't even yours. Psychologists call this emotional contagion. You walk into a room and instantly feel everyone's anxiety, sadness, or anger.
It's like being an emotional sponge with no way to wring yourself out. And because you see the world's problems so clearly, injustice, suffering, existential threats, you carry a heaviness most people never feel. Intelligence doesn't make life easier. It makes you painfully aware of how hard it really is. You don't just live your own life. You feel the weight of 1,000 others, and nobody taught you how to let go. The exhausting truth? You can't save everyone, fix everything, or carry the world, but your heart hasn't figured that out yet. Being highly intelligent isn't about having all the answers. It's about seeing layers of reality others can't. But that gift, it's also a burden. If this video felt uncomfortably personal, know this. Your mind isn't a curse. It's a rare, powerful tool that just needs the right environment to thrive. You're not broken. You're not too much. You just think, feel, and see deeper than most. And in a shallow world, that's going to feel lonely. But you're not alone. Drop a comment if even one of these hit home. And remember, intelligence without self-compassion is just suffering. Be kind to that brilliant, exhausted brain of yours. It's doing its best.